And we are back
Oh.
up.
Okay, so sorry about the technical difficulties there. The group finished off the drow, and in case this part of the discussion was not being aired when we were having our stream difficulties, Warren was able to determine that these were cultists of some kind. Not able to determine exactly what they worshipped, but they seemed to be cultists, not liches. The werewolves went into some bloodlusts and attacked their companions before their regenerative abilities took effect, and they healed enough. And now they are continuing on exploring the southern tunnel. As you guys move down, you guys see.
I was gonna use healing ability on Shardak.
Okay, go ahead and use a heal on Shardak. Which one are you using?
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds. Okay, go ahead and roll your heal.
The cleric ability of I'll give you a lollipop to make you feel better.
Shardak, you will heal for 9 hit points.
She's like, son, I healed thee.
Oh, that was a special lollipop.
So, you guys get down here and you see this tunnel opens up into a rather large chamber. In the center of the chamber is a 20-foot round stone table
Covered in blood.
that is indeed, well, you can't really tell from the distance that you're at. But down to the south of where you're at, you do see another tunnel that branches off. It branches off back to the southwest. Raiden, from your angle, you can see what looks like a cage.
I am going to, per usual, drop into stealth.
Okay, roll me your stealth check.
That is a 23.
Okay.
And then I am going to come down to here and take a look into the room to see if it indeed is cages and if there are anything inside the cages.
Okay, so you are able to see that, yes, they are cages. 2 of the cages appear to be empty, but one of the cages has a skeleton whose upper body is hanging outside of the cage, but it appears as though his hips got stuck inside the bars while he was trying to escape the cage before he died. And it's not quite a skeleton, I misspoke, I do apologize, but it is a decomposing body.
I do want to let you know that after Callie kind of patted Shardak on the back for healing.
See, we can't hear what you're saying, buddy.
Dude, better sit down. Can you guys hear me better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Alex just had his shit way too fucking loud. But after Callie pretty much pats Shardak on the shoulder and healed him, still in a bit of a frustration, he kind of hunched his shoulder as he uses his second wind, getting back up to strength.
We lost him.
Okay, so, Raiden, what were you getting ready to say?
I would like to inspect the body hanging out of the cage.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
while he's doing that, I kind of want to be just wandering into this cavern
24.
a little way.
What was your investigation check, Raiden?
24.
Okay, so you see armor of the like that you would expect from an adventurer. You don't find any weapons on him, which would make sense considering he was locked up. However, as you are expecting this body further, you do find a journal. Do you pick the journal up?
Yes.
It explodes.
Okay. You pick the journal up, and you see that it is rather bloodstained on the surface.
Then to open it, just flip through the first couple pages.
Okay. So, you see that this journal has several entries, but as you're reading through them, there are only a few that really stick out to you. The rest are more just ramblings on. You read the following. Day 11. Adeline betrayed me. Thought the girl wanted that foolish cult destroyed. But it turns out she was just the bait. Why can't I ever resist a pretty pair of legs? Damned fools keep chanting and smearing that foul-smelling ointment all over their faces. Edgard hired me to clear out this cult, but I've only become another tender morsel for their dark god. Some bounty hunter I've turned out to be. If I make it out of this, I must make sure the Brotherhood never finds out about this. I need to get out of here. Day 14. Ceremony last night. Or day. I just can't tell. Everyone chanting, holding hands. Sorry. Everyone chanting, holding hands. Something was killed. Couldn't make out what from my cage. Screams sounded human mostly. There was thunderclap, I think. Then every torch in the place went dark. Lots of screams, wet sounds, smacks and swallows, smell of blood. Been quiet for a while now. Not sure what's happening. They forgot about me, I hope. Day 16. She came near. At least I think it was her. Adeline. Her hair was white, though. Legs too long. Her voice like teeth scraping on bone. Her eyes lizard-like. I think she's becoming something else. Something different. And I think she ate the others.
We're leaving.
Am I next? Day 17. The others have returned, but something is different. They aren't talking, aren't chanting. And I smell death and rotting flesh. Day 14. And you notice, beginning here, his handwriting drastically changes. Whereas before he had a rather elegant penmanship, now it looks as though his hand can't quite keep the same script. They're more chicken scratches than they are the penmanship you've seen before. Day 24. No sign. No food. Drinking water that drips from the dark above. Her voice is everywhere. She hunts in the cave, eating with thick, wet gulps. I think she forgot about me and my cage. I'm glad it's dark. Can't see. Don't want to see. Day 32. Soon I'll be thin enough to fit through the bars. Then I'll escape. Gods, if I make it out of here, I swear I'll never visit a brothel again. Please let me see my brothers again. And that is the last entry inside of this journal.
That's fucked up.
I'm gonna flip back to the front and look at the cover, or just the backside of the cover and the first page to see if there's any name on it.
There is no name on this journal.
Okay.
When you all are done with the body, let me know. I don't want to leave anything down here.
The armor that he's wearing, is it just mundane?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to walk back out after taking the journal with me. I am going to move up to Warren, look over to Sorla, torch it, and I am going to hand Warren the journal. Couple mentions in this thing that I think you should take a look at it.
Ping, 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 fire.
Okay, you set the body on fire.
I start thumbing through. Is it a familiar script?
Make me a history check.
That's another 22.
Yes. This script is familiar. You believe it may have belonged to one of your brothers. And as you spend a little bit more time examining the script, you think that it actually may belong to a brother of yours that came up missing about 2 months ago when he had left the keep to go on a mission.
Mind if I hold on to this? I need to take it back.
Because I figured that's where it belonged.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And he doesn't tuck it into a bag. He doesn't tuck it into the bag of holding he's got. He tucks it into the into an inner pocket in his coat. The one that he's been keeping open down here.
Okay.
Raiden pats Warren on the shoulder and kind of gives him a nod, and then moves up with Zeos and them to investigate the rest of the room.
Okay. As you guys move deeper into this chamber, you are able to see this altar made of stone. And on top of this altar, you see the surface of it does not appear to have a single spot on it that is not covered in blood. You see on the far side of the chamber piles of bones. Not necessarily bodies themselves, but just bones that look as though may have been humanoid at one time or another. On the southern end, on the southern end of this chamber, you see an opening that you believe might be another tunnel.
Sorla, burn the bodies, burn the bones.
Before you do, I want to investigate them and grab some because I want to use them as materials.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
All right.
Push the rest off. We should see what is on that table.
7.
A 7. Okay. Really, the only thing you're able to discern on these bones by looking at them is that they appear to have been gnawed upon. You see
Okay.
very, very faint markings that look as though they have been chewed on.
Okay, I want to just gather up a few of the like medium-sized ones and stick them in my pouch.
Okay, I'm gonna say you're gonna get 4 or 5
Alrighty.
before
that?
your pyro friend sets the rest of them on fire.
Pew pew
Cool.
pew.
To walk up and slip my gloves on and run a hand over the blood on top of the table to see if I can move any of it away. If I have to apply pressure, I will, to see if there's something underneath, some sort of design or anything.
You see that the blood has begun congealing. It doesn't move away with just like what a normal liquid would, but it doesn't really take much effort to wipe what is there away. You wipe a little bit away off of it, and you don't see any runes or any markings on the stone that you're able to see. It is just a smooth stone surface. Do you uncover the rest of the altar?
Yeah.
Or you take the time and wipe the rest of the altar away. And again, you don't see any runes, markings, or etchings. Just a smooth stone surface.
That's weird.
Make me a perception check while you are there.
That is a dirty 20.
You see in a crude circle on the floor around this altar what looks to be a blood trail that has been drawn.
Nope. No. No.
Like a blood trail that goes around the table, or does it lead somewhere?
Around the table in a crude circle.
So it's not like perfect, it's like wiggly and
It looks as though somebody took a paintbrush, dipped in blood, and drew it on the floor around the altar.
that's creepy as hell. I'm
Do we
out.
have anyone who can smash this table?
All right,
Look
we're
at
done.
me.
Set the cape on fire. Whole damn thing.
It's,
Um,
it's stone. I won't be able to light this up, but I don't think we should leave it.
Raiden, do you relay
Someone
this
said they had
information
a
to the rest of the
hammer.
party?
I do.
I think the ginger is going to try.
Warren,
Hang on.
make me a history check.
Oh, I know this is blood magic. That's a 22 again.
Okay, so yes, it is blood magic. You know immediately what has gone on here, although you realize that something went wrong. Do you investigate the altar yourself?
Yep.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
17.
As you are investigating the altar, you investigate the blood trail on the floor. and you notice that the circle was completed. There was a spot about 3 inches left that was not filled in.
One other question about that. From our general bearings, does it look like it started in one of the general cardinal directions and it just never got finished in that spot? And if so, which cardinal direction?
Good question. You can tell that the trail was started in the south part
Point.
of the altar, and it was drawn counterclockwise.
So, given Sorla's study, would anything jump out at her with this?
Yeah, you can make me a history check.
Well, since I'm standing right now.
And anybody else who wants to try and see if they knew anything from their previous studies about this, make a history check.
It's
I got a
I'm not sure iron bars really cover magic.
22.
24.
Anybody who was at 15 or higher can see the telltale signs of a blood magic ritual. And those of you who were at a 15 or higher, especially after Warren, assuming Warren points out that the blood circle was not completed, you all know that because the circle was not completed, this ritual was not contained.
it backlashed.
As you guys are inspecting this, you hear whispers echoing in the tunnels.
Familiar whispers?
Whispers that you and Warren both have heard before.
He gives Warren a look.
Didn't you say something about whispers earlier?
Also
He
points
did.
at the book. I think it's her.
It did make mention
her-
that
Or her victims.
Everyone get a good look at this thing, because I think we should get rid of it.
Yeah.
Does it sound like the whispers are coming from any direction?
It sounds like they're coming from all directions.
All right, Shardak. Do your thing.
Group and races his ball.
Raiden and Warren are going to back up, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Raiden's actually gonna move down here.
Okay, make me an attack roll, Shardak.
Alrighty.
Just gonna put Zayas in the place that he belongs.
Ooh, shiny.
What is your attack roll?
21 to hit.
Your maul comes down on this stone altar. And you hear a resounding crack. Not from the stone altar, but from the handle of your maul.
Oh shit.
I'm going to try something else. Callie, shoot that thing with your sacred flame. Shardak, back up.
Shardak backs up. a now broken mall, like, damn it.
Can a magical mall be
You-
broken?
You shoot your sacred flame at this altar.
Two main ways.
You see the magic disappear as it crosses the threshold of the altar.
Well, that's fucking weird.
You might need to shoot through the gap.
I'll try that. I mean, where's the guy at?
Be at the south. Right about there.
Do you shoot your sacred flame again?
Sure.
And again, you see as the magic crosses the threshold of the altar, it disappears into nothingness.
Eh, What now?
Coming over, and I'll attempt an Eldritch Blast at this thing. Just to see what happens.
As your Eldritch Blast crosses the threshold, you see it disappear into nothingness.
That's it.
Sorla, make me a history check.
Okay. I'm really good at history, so that's a good one. That is a 21.
You recall reading instances like this throughout history. Every one of them symbolizes a portal into another dimension.
Do I know how to get rid of it?
You do not, but you know somebody who does.
Daddy does.
Who's got the stone to Ilar?
I've got Lightning Boy's speech rock. Tosses it to you.
I take it and I reach out.
Alar doesn't immediately answer.
Use
when
your
he
help down
does-
here.
When he does, only you are able to hear this message. Why are you using the stone? You don't need to use the stone.
He blinks, not realizing this. Oh.
You can almost feel the face palm from him. What do you want? What can I do for you? You realize my time is rather precious.
I explain the whole table. We can't shoot it. It's some kind of a portal. How do we kill this thing?
Did you wipe up the blood circle?
Well, the circle is incomplete.
Well, there's your problem. The circle is allowing the portal to remain open. The fact that it wasn't complete is the reason why whatever came through the portal was not contained. You want to get rid of the portal, get rid of the circle.
And whatever came through,
Unfortunately, whatever came through will be
Can't
here
go
to
back.
stay.
well, prestidigitation and get rid of the circle.
Okay. You don't see any difference.
Maybe toss
Is
a
the circle
rock.
gone?
I didn't hear what you said, Dutchie.
Is the circle gone?
The circle is gone, yes. You don't
Eldritch Blast.
see any difference with the altar.
Eldritch Blast the altar.
Your Eldritch Blast strikes the altar.
Did it do any damage?
Not really. It's a stone. It's a stone altar. But the magic did not disappear.
It's force damage, so
I've got a different question. Did you save any of the blood from that circle?
no.
Alright.
Well, not sure if it's the same, but I've got blood on my gloves.
This is going to be disgusting for most of you. And he takes a thumb, runs it up one of the gloves, sniffs very deeply, and then licks it. And is there, I don't know, the negative plane on this blood?
One.
And
gross.
yes, I'll do the con save that'll probably come from this.
One.
Yes.
Yuck.
Do the con save.
That is 24.
Okay. And 2.
Ew.
Arcana?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Yes.
Just spits the gob back on the floor and stomps it out. That's where all the undead were coming from. That was just steeping the entire area in negative energy.
As he is telling you this, you hear the whispers again. And they seem to be louder this time. Echoing all around you.
I
Can I get one of those pickaxes?
hand it over.
I'm gonna
I
mage
look-
hand and swing that pickaxe at the altar.
Make an attack roll.
looking over at Callie. You have anything that emits radiance to it? Not light. I'm talking the friction, the power of the gods. If you
Just an
do,
unarmed strike. Jeb, what do you want me to do with that? Sorry.
An unarmed strike.
Okay, so it's a 17.
What?
Okay, that will hit. Roll your damage.
Very confused over here.
over the table, the question basically means, do you have anything that does radiant damage?
Yeah, that's the sacred flame that I was telling you to use.
Sacred flame.
It's about to become very, very useful.
Cool.
As the whispers are coming up, heads up, and he's not waiting this time. He's going back into form.
Okay.
While all of this is
He
going on, I'm
conversed us.
pretty sure that Zeos was wanting to check the chest.
Yeah, and the other three of us that were over there at the time.
I
Yes.
have
So,
no damage because
because
unarmed
of a
strike
negative,
is. Yeah.
a negative. Yeah. Okay. You see that it hits, but it doesn't even scratch it. Zeos, make your investigation check on the chest, since I know you're wanting to do that.
25.
Okay. It doesn't appear to be locked. It doesn't
Is
appear
it
to be
trapped?
trapped.
Open it up.
You open it up, and you see the chest is loaded with gold. From the bottom all the way to the top.
What's in there?
Warren, just
You
stick
guys-
this in the bag. Just stick the whole deal in the bag.
I got it.
Just put the whole damn chest in the bag of holding.
Do you put it in lid open, or do you close it back up?
Close it.
Okay.
At least I shared what I
Shove.
found.
You shove the chest in the bag of holding.
I will add another chest on my overfilling sheet.
You hear the whispers again. It seems
Was
as
there
though they are
anything
on
else in
top
this
of
little
you.
alcove?
Question.
No, there's nothing else in the alcove.
Can you understand what the whispers are
You
saying?
cannot understand what the whispers are saying.
Damn, too bad
Many
Morby's not here.
Different kinds.
Going to move up against the wall and drop into stealth.
Hearing all of the whispers, Shardak is immediately called back out, echo, as they begin to keep their heads on a swivel with. Now with his maul being broken, he is actually tiring the shield to his back as he draws both his hand axes.
Okay. Zeos, the reason why I moved your token back is because Gingy started talking and I couldn't say what I was going to say. Before anybody moves, all of a sudden, a creature seems to materialize before you, standing next to the altar.
God fucking damn it.
This creature is about 16 feet tall.
Oi.
It has arms that stretch all the way down to the floor, with claws about a foot long themselves that end in razor sharp points. It has long white hair.
Slenderman had no hair.
The worst part about it, it has a lizard-like face and a lizard-like maw with long, sharp fangs and scattered all across the body, the torso of this creature are mouths
What?
with the
Oh,
same
fuck.
lizard-like maw, the same fangs. As these mouths open and close, gnashing their teeth, you hear incoherent whispers
Oh, hell no.
coming from these mouths. I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw, please. And
That
then
would
I need
initiative.
everybody to roll me initiative.
Before we do that, can I do one thing that I didn't get a chance to do?
What's that?
I was going to cast Mending on his maul.
Yes, I will allow that.
Thank you.
Wisdom save for Raiden is a 22.
Yes.
23.
Anvir got a 13. Sorry, a 15. Because I can add today.
And a 20. Okay.
I got
30,
a
20.
13.
Okay, hold on.
Mhm.
Callie, what was your wisdom save? 15. Anvir was a 15. Sorla, what was your wisdom save?
13.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, I heard was teen.
13.
13.
Oof.
Zeos, your wisdom save.
30, 20.
Okay, Shardak.
2.
Did he just say
Alexa.
2?
18.
Okay.
Yes,
Oof.
I've got a minus 20.
Now, I need everybody's initiative. Anvir,
16. Again.
Raiden,
23.
Warren,
14.
14.
14.
Sorla,
12.
Zeos,
17.
Shardak,
Modified 20.
Alaxian.
16.
Okay. So, Shardak, Callie, Anvir, Sorla, and Zeos. Hold on, Zeos, what was your wisdom save?
Dirty 20.
His was a dirty 20. Okay, so Warren, what was yours?
He's AFK.
23.
23. Okay, I'm missing.
Alaxian, maybe?
Yeah, mine was an 18.
No, there were. Okay.
I had a
Then-
20.
Then I must have been miscounting. So I know
Yeah, you're right.
Shardak, Callie, Anvir, and Sorla. You are now. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. This is something different. I need each of you to roll me a D8.
Ah.
3.
4.
Shardak,
I got a 7.
Alaxian, you made your save. Well, Shardak, what was yours?
You're muted, bud.
Give me a sec.
He's trying to get a D8, I guarantee it.
Yeah, he is.
I got a 2 on my D8.
Okay. Shardak, Anvir, Sorla, you are stunned until the end of your turn. Callie, you do not move, and you must use your action to make one melee attack against a random creature other than yourself that is within reach of you,
Zeos.
Confusion.
which you have, which is Zeos. That's the only one.
Man, you're just attacking all the friendlies today.
Just so you all are aware, you will make this wisdom save at the start of every one of your turn. So, Raiden, you are up first. I am going to need you to make that wisdom save again, please.
That is a 17 on the die, so dirty 20.
That will make your save.
Okay.
And again, please make sure you have your actions ready so that we can keep this rolling.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. This bitch is big, so we're going to 20, 25. No, we're gonna get right there. That's 5 anyway. And we are going to dagger.
Okay. You will not have advantage on this throw.
Actually, we're not gonna dagger. I'm going to use bonus action to use insightful fighting. So I need a deception check from this creature.
A deception check.
Yep.
That's not good for you. That is a 24.
Oh, we tied.
So it will, it'll make its deception check.
Okay. That's fine. Dagger
All I have left.
does a 22 hit.
A 22 does hit.
Max damage for 9 points.
As your dagger. Oh, never mind. 9 points.
Then use my remaining movement to back up.
Okay. The creature lunges forth. And it makes 3 attacks. One with its bites on Sorla. One with one of its claws on Shardak. And the other claw on Warren. So, the bite attack. Will not hit. That is a 13. I'm assuming, at least. A 13
does
doesn't
not.
hit.
Nope.
Okay. Claw attack against Shardak is a 23 to hit.
You're out to get me tonight, aren't you, Jeb?
He's hitting us all.
Yes, that hit. That hit me.
Okay. You will take 12 points of magical slashing damage, as well as 5 points of force damage. And you are now grappled.
No help.
And now for Warren,
AC 17.
a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 11 magical slashing, 8 force.
His coat goes from that blue silver a little bit darker.
Shardak, it is now your turn.
You're terrified and grappled.
Yeah, you're literally stunned and you can't do anything.
I'm sorry. You're stunned, so you can't do anything. Kaylee,
At the end of your turn, you now have reaction.
yes, the end of your turn, you're no longer stunned. You must attack Zeus.
Can he attack while grappled?
No,
This
Callie
is
has to
Callie.
attack.
Oh, Callie, sorry. Callie just nat 20'd on you, Zeus.
Oh, God.
What did you hit him with? Your base? Well, hold on. Yeah, okay. So, max damage on that is 1d6 plus 2. So 8, roll a d6. 12 points of bludgeoning damage on her crit, Zeus.
Don't lie to him.
And because of the confusion, you do not get to drop into a defensive stance. So that is your turn. Now you are no longer confused. And here I am forgetting. I'm going to give you guys, since I've already missed 3 of them, I'm going to give each of you 1 free round. Because it's only fair, since I missed 3. Zeus, it is your turn.
Derby, you there? You're currently muted.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I was trying to deal with damage.
We just wanted to make sure.
It's a little late. Thought you might have passed out.
Alright, I'm gonna move up there and bonus action hide. For a 27
Okay.
stealth.
As you are moving, you see the creature's head move right along with you. What do you do?
Technically, it does have two things that it's grappling, and therefore it has.
It shouldn't be watching me if it's grappling two other things and in the middle of a fight with three other people. That's complete bullshit, man.
You might not get the
What's your ac-
advantage, but
what
you'd
is your
still.
action?
You may not get advantage, but you'd still probably get your sneak attack for having to deal with, or for it having to deal with other combatants.
I would
be correct.
automatically get the sneak attack because there's someone within 5 feet of it.
That
But
would
that's
be
complete
correct.
bullshit that it's watching someone else when it's in combat with 3 people and has 2 grappled.
I said that only so that you were aware that you were not getting advantage on the attack because it knows where you were at. Call it bullshit all you want. I don't care. You're not getting advantage on the attack because it knows where you're at.
I'm not trying to get advantage on the attack. I'm telling you
I was just letting you
that
know that
it
your bonus
watching
action
me is
hide.
complete bullshit.
I was just letting you know that your bonus action hide did not work because it knows where you're at. So, make your attack roll. You'll not get disadvantage, but if it hits,
I
you will get
wasn't
your
even
sneak
going
attack.
to attack. That's the whole thing. I wasn't even going to attack.
I assumed you were moving over there so that you could get in a shot at it to attack.
Nope.
Okay, then is that the end of your turn?
Nope.
Then what's your action? What's your action, sir?
I coat 3 arrows with poison.
Okay. Alaxian, it is your turn.
All right. I am going to move just 5 feet down, and I'm going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew, and pretty much what everyone would see is me step out and put my hands together, and my throat water would swell up, and I would just shoot out more or less a stream of acid in a 30-foot line. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
A dex save. Okay.
I dig it.
That is a 6.
It fails. It is now covered in acid. It's going to take 2d4 damage now, and then at the start of every one of its turns until it spends an action wiping it off, or I stop concentrating on the spell, it's going to take another 2d4 acid damage.
Okay.
First acid damage from the contact is 7 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take a defensive stance while I continue concentrating on this spell.
Okay. Anvir.
Well, I can't do anything, so
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You're stunned.
my action was prepped. Nothing.
Orland.
Well, hit the non-action of healing 5. The immediate just, well, you've done it now. You've just brought me right up to where I need to be, and I start gashing at its wrists with, or at its wrist with both my claws.
Okay.
I don't believe I have advantage, but I don't have disadvantage because I'm attacking the thing that has me grappled. I rolled a 15 to hit and a nat 20.
Nat 20 is on the offhand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does the 15 hit?
The 15 does not hit.
Okay. Minimum. So that is a 9 slashing and 5 fire.
Okay. So you see your claws dig in. But you notice the fire coming from your claws doesn't seem to do anything to it.
And with knowing that and the other things that I've noticed, can I figure out what this might be? Or have I maybe studied a book that might have listed this before?
I will let you make a history check on that.
I'll take that. That is a 21 for history.
Okay. You do not recognize this creature at all.
So, couple things. Never read on this before, and it is immune to fire. As I'm just trying to tear at the tendon that is going to start crushing me. But now everybody knows at least it doesn't take shit from fire.
Sorla is stunned. We are back to the top. Raiden, make your wisdom save.
Wouldn't this be
Free
his
round?
free round?
I made my wisdom save the first round.
Then I forgot about that. My apologies. So this will be your free round since everybody else just got one.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is going to. How tall is that table?
The table is about as tall as what a standard dining table would be.
3-4 feet.
Okay, so then knowing that, I am going to run up this way, get to the table, slide underneath it, and move behind the creature.
Okay. As you're moving, you see the creature's head turn with you, watching your movements before it turns back around. After you pass behind as far as its head will turn, before it turns back around to focus its attention on the others.
Fine. I'm not going to waste the bonus action to try to hide. I already watched this thing watch everybody, so we are going to main hand my regular short sword, because I actually never put that fucker away. So I'm going to take a swing with the short sword.
Okay.
Uh, 7, 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Okay. And this is... So that is 19 points of damage.
What kind of damage? Oh, never mind. I know what kind of damage. Okay.
Normal piercing. And then we are going to do bonus action. You know what? No. Used my entire movement to get there, so we're going to take a defensive stance.
Okay. The creature known as Whispers is going to make its 3 attacks. Its 2 claws can only be used on the 2 that it is grappling, and its mouth's attack is aimed at Sorla. The bite's attack on Sorla is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. Okay. Okay. And that attack does 14 points of piercing and 15 points of force.
Before it makes its attack, Jeb, it's also taking the 2d4 acid damage from being coated in my Tasha's hideous brew.
Okay, what's the damage?
It will be 4 damage on this one.
Okay. Claw attack on Shardak. I'm guessing a 10 will not hit. Orland is a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. Shardak, make your wisdom save.
Another 2.
Yep.
Shardak his head's not in the game after seeing his mother shift into the creature that slaughtered his family and livestock.
Shardak has a head.
That'll do it.
I'm sorry, I couldn't quite make out what you were saying, Shardak.
I said I got another 2 for my wisdom save.
Roll me a d8.
A 6.
You are frightened until the end of your next turn. And normally you would have to use your movement speed to get as far away from it as possible.
But you're
But I'm
grappled.
kind of in.
You're grappled, so you cannot do that.
He just lets out a blood-curdling scream of "Ah!"
What
Hey,
is your
Jed, would I still get my bonus action? Even though I'm
you still
right.
get your normal turn. You just cannot move.
Okay.
You're afraid. You're frightened. So if you were to attack, it would be with disadvantage.
I think it would be with disadvantage
Okay.
anyway. In this case, he's grappled.
No, grapple does not give disadvantage on attack rolls.
Not on the creature that you're grappled with.
Yes.
Anybody else? Yes.
You also have a disadvantage on ability checks while the source of your fear is within line of sight, which, considering you're grappled, it would be.
I have a question,
Right.
Jeb.
Yes.
Would I be considered flanking with them?
You would be considered flanking, yes.
So that zeroes it out.
So that zeroes it out. It would make it a normal attack roll.
Okay. Well, amongst his blood-curdling scream of "Let me go," he screams out, "Echo, get him!" As his echo takes form and pretty much, well, as his echo takes form and raises his maul.
Okay. So
That's
make
a
your
gecko.
well. Say you use your bonus action to summon it, but unless you use your action to make it attack, it cannot attack this turn.
He can make. That's what he's doing. He can make an attack from the location of his echo, using his action.
Yeah. It pretty much acts as a copy of me.
He doesn't
So
get to attack, but the echo can.
So what's the attack roll for from your echo?
It will be a 27.
A 27. Damn. Yeah, a 27. A 27 hits.
Go ducky, go ducky.
For 16 damage.
Okay.
I am also going to go ahead and use Unleashed Incarnation. You can heighten your Echo's Fury. Whenever you take the attack action, you can make one additional melee attack from your Echo's position. So it's pretty much the equivalent of my Echo's action set. With a modified 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Will be 13 damage.
Okay. Callie, it is now your turn. Huh? Yes, you have to make your wisdom throw. Nat 1. Make 2 d8 rolls. And give me the totals separately.
An 8 and a 6.
Okay, so not only are you afraid of this creature and have to move away from it, once you move within melee range of another creature, you must attack that creature.
You gotta move away from it. It doesn't mean you have to move towards anybody else.
She will back up against the wall. Like, she is backing up to the point that she hits the wall. And she's like, back.
Okay.
So hold on, she's watching her baby boy get crushed in the claws of this thing, And
It
as
is
he goes
now,
back to
Gingy, we're getting late. Let's just keep everything, all
Fine.
flavor text down. Let's keep it to actions, please. Zeos, it is your turn.
Uh, 19 on the wisdom save.
Okay, that makes the save
And a 22 attack.
with your longbow.
Short bow.
That's what I meant. Short bow. Yes, that hits.
DC with con save.
Con save. It has a +6, so a 24.
Twenty-one points of damage.
All right.
Beautiful.
And that's it.
Okay. Alaxian.
Uh, 18 on the wisdom save,
That saves.
and then I'm not taking any actions. I'm not removing my defensive stance. I'm using. I'm just going to stand still and keep concentrating on my acid spell.
Okay. Anvir.
Hit me.
Nope, you are after Anvir.
16?
A 16 on the save.
Yep.
That barely saves.
I'll take barely. That means I can actually do something. Not much, but I can do something. I'm going to shoot this thing with my bow.
All right.
Well, I got a fortune on the die with a +8. That's somewhere above 20. I'm assuming it hits.
That hits.
7 piercing damage.
7 piercing. Okay.
Defensive stance.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. It is now Warren's turn.
Well, here comes my save. That is a 22.
A 22 makes the save.
And my first, before I end up making my action, it's, anyone know how to quiet this fucker down? It's not doing us any good to keep hearing it whisper sweet nothings into our ears. I don't have that, so an 18, a 22 to hit and a dirty 20 to hit.
Both will hit.
Or do you want me to even keep rolling the fire damage at all?
No.
Okay.
You
Then
don't need to. Save your time.
that's fair. That was 5. That is 9 slashing.
Okay. Sorla, your turn.
18 on the save.
What was the save?
18.
That makes it.
And I am disengaging. And fuck. Backing the hell up. 20. 30. And that's my turn.
Okay. Raiden, make your save.
That is a roll. It's a 22.
Saves.
Since I am still right where I need to be, I am going to action stab this bastard in the backside.
One of my favorite actions.
Action stab.
That is a
It's his version of Kung Fu Grip.
right 24 to hit with the short
4
sword.
hits.
Okay. Not bad on damage. So that is another 19 points of damage.
Okay.
Different variations on the numbers. And then bonus action. I'm going to bonus action. I am going to disengage and move back here. That's disturbing. And I know I used my bonus action to disengage. He is going to, with his offhand, pull out his healing potion and hold it there so that Sorla can take it from him. You do this more than I do.
Okay.
And defensive stance there.
Okay. The creature is going to turn around to Raiden.
Okay.
And in the process, because the Warren and Shardak are both grappled, it is going to hold its grapple and spin them around with him.
Got you.
And because of my acid.
How much damage?
6 points.
6. Okay. So, it is going to move right up to Raiden. And it is going to target Raiden with its bite.
Okay.
And then its claws are going to be on Shardak and Warren. Alright, so Raiden is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
I forgot to say defensive stance.
You're grappled.
Yep. Doesn't
So
matter.
that will be 13 points of magical piercing damage and 14 points of force damage.
Hey.
Its attack on Shardak is also a 24 to hit.
Yeah, never.
Shardak is getting 16 points of slashing and 10 points of force.
Kodak goes limp as the echo poops out of existence.
And Warren,
12.
you make your first save. Callie, it is your turn.
$22 on my wisdom.
That saves.
Fucking finally, I can do something.
Damn.
I'm gonna move up 25.
That would put you right within melee range. That'd be right up in melee range.
That is fine with me, and I am going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. I am not going to bother making the saving throw because it is immune to radiant damage.
I'm gonna take a defensive stand.
Okay. Zeos, your turn.
$18 on the wisdom save.
That saves.
Attack is a nat 20.
Okay.
I need a con save.
Plus 6 is a 24. Or no, I'm sorry. Plus 6 is a 22. Or 16 on the die.
Was the dot the 108?
35 points of damage.
Nice.
Jesus, amazing.
He's got that sneak attack plus the additional damage from the poison.
No, the poison only counts if he fails his
Oh, if
save.
he fails, you're right. You're right. And is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Alaxian. I'm assuming the same
Ready?
thing. I need a wisdom.
Act-
Actually, I need a wisdom save first.
Wisdom save. 17.
It makes a save.
Okay. And I went and double checked on the concentration rules because I don't use much concentration magic. I can still move and attack. The only thing I can't do without breaking
Is
concentration
cast another concentration. You're right.
or damage and go unconscious. Yeah. So I'm going to actually move back about 20 feet or so, and I'm going to use the action to poison my arrow and shoot it at him with my crossbow.
Okay, so the bonus, it'd be a bonus action to coat your arrow.
Actually, according to my poison, I can do it while I'm attacking with it. It doesn't.
The
Oh,
racial
that's right,
thing.
because that's your special grung poison.
Yeah.
Which you won't be able to move. You did take a defensive stance, so you won't be able to move
Oh.
until you make action.
Right. I got to attack first, then move.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll make my attack first, then.
Okay.
18.
That hits.
Alrighty. Damage on the bullet itself is 4 damage, and
Okay.
then I need a con. I believe it's a con save. Give me one sec.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a con save.
Con save. 19.
All right, that makes the save, so no poison. But then I am going to then move back, like I said, 20, 25 feet.
Okay. Anvir, wisdom save.
I believe
There he is.
here he comes.
I'm
Your turn,
assuming
Matt.
it's my turn because I heard Cody from across the house.
Yes. Wisdom save.
Yay. Okay, well that's a 17 on the die.
That saves. Unless you have a negative modifier, which I don't believe you do.
No, that'd be a 19.
Okay. Your action.
I'm gonna shoot the thing with my bow. I'm assuming with an 18 hit.
And 18 hits.
1. God damn it!
The arrow ricochets off its shoulder and just gives it a minor cut. Warren, wisdom save. Double wisdom save, actually.
Yep. Sorry, I wandered off camera. So, insanity thing first. Yeah, no, that's a 9. And
That's for the creature's ability.
correct. And
Okay.
I did not roll high enough to not fall into my angry
Okay. Roll me a
my
d8.
angry teen stage. 3.
You are stunned until the end of your turn.
Okay.
Sorla.
Yep. 16.
A 16 barely saves.
Barely is enough. I'm gonna move here. And crossbolt this thing.
Okay.
Which 22 to hit.
Hits.
And I do 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Defensive stance.
Raiden, wisdom save.
Huh?
Raiden, wisdom save.
That is a 14 on the die plus his 3, so that puts it at 17.
17 saves.
Okay. We're going to stabby stab this bitch. Callie is flanking it, so that's fantastic. That's an at 20.
Nice.
I wish I had Scrimmer really. I don't know why that popped in my fucking head. Where's my short sword? There we are. Two. 22. 35 points of damage.
Nice.
On the stabby from the regular short sword. And then bonus action disengage. Actually, where I'm at, am I in range of Shardak?
Yeah. He's a little bit up above you, because the creature's grappling and holding him. He's 10 feet, 15, 16 feet tall. But yeah, you're right next to him.
So would I be able to give him the potion as a bonus action?
You can hand him the potion. Well, no, because he's unconscious. No, you're not going to be able to because he's up above where you'd be able to reach and pour it down his throat.
Okay. So then bonus action, he will disengage and move down here. While yelling out, Callie, your kid's on you, I can't reach him. And
Okay.
Defensive stance there.
Okay. The creature's turn. It is going to chase after Raiden, which will give Callie an attack of opportunity if she wants it.
Bet your sweet ass I want it.
Okay.
Fucking stick.
A 6 does not hit. chases after Raiden, and all of the mouths on its body are lunging at him for its bites attack. A 26 to hit.
Yeah. That hits.
$11 points of magical piercing and 7 points of force.
I am down.
Raiden drops with a potion in his hand because he pulled it out but never was able to give it to Sorla.
He never took it.
I know. The claw attack from Shardak is an auto crit, which makes that 2 failed death saves. The second claw attack against Warren Silvers is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that will be 12 points of magical slashing and 10 points of force.
Silvers reverts to human form.
Callie, your turn as you now. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong one here. Shardak, it's your turn to make another death save.
$18.
Whew. You make your save. Avoid death this round.
This round.
Callie, it's your turn. You now see lying before you Raiden on the floor and Shardak hanging limply from this creature's claws. And I saw your wisdom save. Roll me a d8.
Fucking 10. Fucking 5. What am I doing?
A 5. You are frightened from the creature and must use your movement to get as far away from it as possible.
Your movement doesn't have to be your first thing.
You can
said
attack.
You can heal.
You said you had a very particular spell that has range to heal. And your son is bleeding to death in its claws.
I'm going to cast Healing Word.
Okay, so you cannot see Shardak. However, you can move and move backwards at an angle, but still moving away from it to give you a line of sight. You can move back there.
Alright, that's fine. I will cast Healing Word.
Okay. At a second level,
Save me, mother.
Gotta give you 7.
you heal for 7 points.
I tried.
Zeos, wisdom save.
30-20.
Okay. Your action?
Hang on a second.
You were the one that wanted to run.
Apparently, you really want to fucking run.
Can I sleight of hand while running?
I'm gonna say yes, but it would be at disadvantage because of the rush of movement. Which don't you have? No, you got advantage on stealth, not sleight of hand. So yeah, it would be at disadvantage. I've got an idea on what he might be wanting to do.
I don't like the evil chuckling.
It's not an evil chuckle.
Yes, it is.
Maybe a little bit.
Oh, I'm just doing shit at this point. While I wait.
I'm glad I'm not the only one eating now.
I already ate.
So
And-
because I kind of see where this is going, Serb. I'm gonna assume you're going to use your bonus action to dash, and then your action to do the sleight of hand to give a potion to somebody.
No.
Now,
To try and take the bag off of Warren.
Yep.
okay, so Warren is the same as what Shardak is. Warren is up off the ground. He's about 5.5 to 6 feet up. So, how tall is Zeus?
About 6 feet.
About 6 feet.
I think.
It would be. It would be a
acrobatics check in it to
yeah,
snatch
there
it.
would need to be an acrobatics check as well, just because of how high up he is. But that would also be your action.
I wouldn't get to keep running
You
my normal
running.
30 feet.
You could keep running, but you used your bonus action to dash, and then the acrobatics sleight of hand at disadvantage would be your action to try and take the bag off of him. And then you could continue with the rest of your movement if you want.
All right. So the acrobatics was a 19.
Okay.
The sleight of hand was a 25.
Yeah, that plus 14. Okay, so yeah, you start sprinting towards the creature. You do almost a flip right in front of Shardak. And as you're coming down on the other side of its arms, you're able to swipe his bag of holding out of his belt loop.
Well, he wanted to be the ultimate thief.
That was a pretty expert thief move right there.
I mean, if everyone's dying anyway, I might as well snatch the loot and get the fuck out.
Oh shit, that turned dark.
You're kidding? Dipping?
That'll end my turn.
He might not be dipping. He might just be getting far enough away that he can.
Alaxian. I can't believe you just did that, Serpy.
It's fucked up, dude.
Dutchy is
All right,
having Dutchy's having flashbacks to the Black Door game.
Can I be heard now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How tall is this thing again? Like exactly?
16 feet.
Okay. So I'm going to use bonus action dash to get right here on top of the altar. You said this thing's like 2 foot tall, 3 foot tall?
Hold on a sec.
3 to 4 feet tall for the table.
Okay, so you cannot use your bonus action to dash.
Can I not?
You would have to use your action to dash. The only bonus actions you have is your two weapon fighting if you had finesse weapons, and your spell sanctuary.
Could I dash and jump in the same? Would you let me do that?
You would have to make an acrobatics check for the jump, but yes.
Well, as a grung, I can naturally jump 25 feet forward and 15 feet high, just because I'm a grung.
Okay.
And that's exactly where I'm jumping. I am jumping the full.
Okay.
The full 15 high to put me at 17 feet to kind of clear over him, and I'm going to land pretty much right on top of Shardak. I'm going to land on him.
Lady.
Okay. Anvir. With Alaxian, did you make your wisdom save?
Hold on, I'll do that now. 15?
Okay, so we are going to retcon that whole thing
Oh, is that a fail?
because a 15 fails. So roll me a d8.
All right. Can I borrow DAG? 8.
So you do not move.
Damn.
You must use your action to make one melee attack against a random creature if one is within reach.
Which none
None of them are.
No one is.
So that is your turn. Anvir. Make your wisdom save.
19 on the die.
That saves.
Okay. I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on Whispers over here. And then I'm going to shoot it with my bow.
Okay, make your attack.
It's again over 20. That's not my strong
Over
suit.
20?
Yep, over 20.
That hits.
Oh, I just threw my goddamn dice. Hang on.
Because if you don't normally play,
Well, my
or if
D6
you don't play
is
your
now
character
lost,
enough.
no, my D8 just got lost in the void, so I'm just gonna pull a different die out, and I'll deal with that in a minute. Seven damage.
You rolled a d6 for Hunter's Mark as well?
Say what?
Did you
Did you
roll a
roll-
d6 for Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, I rolled a D6 and a D8. I just rolled like shit.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna go die
Warren.
something.
Make your wisdom save.
I thought you had said more than 22 damage. That's why I thought I went limp and went human.
No, you took 22 damage. So I do need 2 wisdom saves from you.
Yep.
First one for the creature, second one for you.
Yep. Well, that's a nat 19, and then that is a nat 14. So he's he heals 5, and he's conscious for the fact that Zayas took the bag from him.
Yeah, because
And
you're still awake in your wolf form.
I
Or your
thought
hybrid
I thought I had gone to negatives and was needing to do my saves,
No.
but that was on me for making a sandwich. I'm I'm gonna try and detach the wrist that's that's got me.
Okay.
Are
Your
you
attack your
fucking
attack with
kidding me?
disadvantage.
Well, the second one certainly fails, but I rolled 2 nat 20s on the first one.
Okay. So you're right at the cusp of your bloodlust, and you dig both your claws down in. And for flavor, I'm gonna say it was both claws, even though the second one missed. You dig
I
both your
appreciate
claws
that.
down in, and you use your claws to pry apart the flesh and ligament and bone from this creature's wrist as you drop the 6.5 feet down to the ground. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That was 14 points of slashing.
Okay.
I rolled maximum.
Sorla, wisdom save.
18.
Saves.
And I am going to magic missile this asshole. And I get 3 on this one, I believe.
Yep, so 3 attack rolls. Oh, wait, hold on. Magic missile. No, sorry. I was thinking you were
Auto
using
hits.
Eldritch Blast. Yeah, I was thinking Eldritch Blast.
You're good. At least you were still in the
Oh, it's
Force
actually
family.
6 starts because I'm doing it at 2nd level. So.
It's 1 extra dart per level higher, so it's
So
4.
it'd be 4.
Oh, so it's 4. Okay, that's fine.
You're good?
Let me just find my d4s. Give me a sec.
He was using a warlock spell slot. Which is technically 5th level.
I mean, warlock spell slots sadly level on their own instead of in conjunction. So they would still be level 1.
Got it, I got it. Ow! Fuckers are sharp.
Whose fault is that?
Hers. Definitely hers.
Mm.
What's your
8.
damage, Dutch?
I'm calculating 10. I'm doing 14 points of damage.
How
Force
do you want to
damage.
do this?
I am gonna magic missile up the fucking ass and be like, put my friends down. You are really
Well,
rude. It is rude to whisper.
unfortunately, you will have to move in order to get it up the ass.
No, I can, as long as I can see the ass, I can magic missile it.
Right
And
now,
it's
you can't see
16
the
feet.
ass.
It's 16 feet tall. I can see its ass.
Right down its throat. Just
I mean, its leg is right here in your vision.
You want me to shoot it on the other end? Does it have dangly bits? Because I can do that too.
It does not have baby parts. For flavor purposes, you circle around to get advantage on the quote advantage on the attack, get behind it, and then you look up and you just say, "Fuck you, and you cast your magic missiles right up its ass.
Root to
It
whisper.
travels all the way up the course of its body and explodes out of the top of its head. Shardak, you instantly fall to the ground as the creature's body topples down to the ground.
Bitch. And then I'm gonna turn around. Who's got
Shardak
healing? Let's get these people up.
I was gonna say, once Shardak hits the ground, he doesn't get back up. He just lies there panting, just trying to take in as much oxygen as he can.
We need Raiden
He
up.
just sat back and watched his entire life flash before his eyes again.
Sorla,
We need Raiden up.
I do want you to make a perception check, please.
Okay.
Oh, Gingy. I found your D6.
One of the like billions that we have because we play fucking Warhammer.
No, this is the one that I lost that he left here.
Hey, guys,
On perception?
relevant conversation here.
16 on perception.
You see the body begin to twitch.
Oh, hell.
I light that fucker up. Like, I just start throwing firebolt after firebolt after firebolt after firebolt as I'm looking around.
The fire bolts do nothing to it.
Guys, we should run.
I'm going to not give in, but I am going to be focusing on tearing this thing to shreds, so I give myself a target in case the bloodlust takes over.
Okay, hold on a second. You tear away. Froggy boy, acid this bitch. Callie, get Raiden up now.
In my acid, it never wiped it
I'm
off.
there. You've got healing. Let's get some healing on these others.
Well, who all took damage? I'll be damned.
Yeah. We're not.
Before this
we're
thing
not
wakes
done
up,
with it
please.
yet.
Are we technically out of rounds?
Technically, right at the moment, you have one free round.
Froggy, start aciding this thing.
Alright, I'm going to heal Shardak for 10.
Callie is healing Shardak for 10.
Oh my god! Seriously? Andre, can you get Raiden up?
Anvir is going to cast Cure Wounds on Raiden. I have to
Thank you.
pull out another D8 because, yeah, I put it away.
Okay.
5 HP.
Did we
He
lose
heals for 5.
that?
I have cure wounds.
No, Matt, I need you to. You've got poison that you can use, right? Or acid? Your skin's acid?
Yeah, it's still the body is still technically covered in the acid for like another 30 seconds, about another 5 rounds. It's still covered in acid because it never wiped
Okay,
off.
so roll your acid damage.
The acid damage is going to be 4 points of acid damage.
Not gonna have much left after this.
Okay.
I'm gonna chromatic orbit.
8 points of slashing to continue.
8 points of slashing. You tear the arm that you did not already sever the hand. You tear that arm off.
I'm gonna chromatic orbit. 17, 22 to hit.
Okay. No,
And
you automatically hit it. Roll your damage.
Oh, okay.
And then I still have my actual action, right? Because my poison's still just lingering.
Yes.
11 points of acid damage.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Frostbite and do 3 points of frost damage.
Okay. Warren, you rip this creature's arm off. Alaxin, your acid eats a hole right into the center. Sorla, your acid completely severs the top half of this body off of the lower half as it eats through. And you notice that the creature stops twitching.
I'm gonna chromatic orbit again.
Okay. You are able to use your chromatic orb in in conjunction with Alaxin's already acid, and you guys are able to dissolve the rest of this body
Okay.
into a heaping pile of goo.
Can we go now? I want to be outside.
If I needed damage, I'm at a 7.
No, you're good. So, because it is late, I'm going to speed this through. Before I do, though, I need to know, is Zeas still running away, considering the events that just happened?
Did I hear the body hit the ground?
The body hit the ground. Then you hear
Did I hear the
you
body hit the ground?
Yes. 16 foot
Then
tall.
yes, I would stop.
Okay. So, to speed this through, you guys all, and I'm going to let you guys determine how you want to take your rest after the fight, whether you guys are returning to camp, whether you're making camp where you're at, or whether you guys are all picking everything up and getting out of the tunnel in the exit that you guys found earlier and setting up camp. That's all on you guys. But you guys will be setting up camp, resting to get your guys' long rest. During your guys' long rest, you guys found a total of 55,000 gold in that chest. Divided by 8, each of you would get 6,875 gold. On top of the gold rewards, between the two fights, each of you will get 1,750 experience points.
1,650?
750. And if one of you, Fenris, Warren, Sorla, Dutchy, it doesn't matter, if you guys can keep count of the exact gold and the exact XP that I gave, so that when I am able to create my actual notes from tonight's game, I have those figures.
How much XP?
1,750.
Ding.
Ooh, level 5.
Ooh, level 4.
Can you give me that the gold total one more time?
Total was 55,000.
Sorry, the split.
The split was 6,875.
Okay. Thank you. I have it in the organizations tab of Warren for you.
Okay. Okay, so that is where we are going to leave our adventurers tonight. Thank you all who have been watching the stream. I apologize that we had some technical difficulties with the stream and that bits and pieces did drop. But thank you guys for sticking with it. I hope you guys all enjoyed the valley of the group's adventures through Dragontooth Depths. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. You guys all have a good evening, and may the dice be with you.